Where do you go to be nowhere? Oh, I guess you go here. What's up, guys? It's Seb. Today's video is different. It's a good different, and I think a lot of you will end up saying, I didn't know I needed this. I reached out to Neewer asking if I could review one of their photography light boxes. There are quite a few to choose from, so I made sure to pick the one that had a specific feature that was most important to me, so I'll reveal that later. So what is Neewer and what is a light box? Well, Neewer is a company that makes pro photography and videography equipment at low prices. I've been a fan of their products for a long time, namely this professional studio light that costs around 60 bucks. The build is super solid, it's built like a tank, and I really like using it. I'd recommend this light to anyone looking for a studio photography or videography light. It's really, really good. Anyway, what is a light box? It's exactly what it sounds like. A box that emits light inside of it, used to isolate the subject you're trying to capture. This one in particular comes with multiple backdrops, so you can get the best look for whatever you're trying to capture. For example, this Fujifilm camera I have shows up really, really nicely against this white backdrop. But if what I'm filming is white, say the page of my sketchbook, I could pull out the black background to get the most contrast for my subject in the backdrop. That way, my viewers can focus on what I'm doing. What are light boxes used for? So mainly people use light boxes to take photos of merchandise that they sell on eBay or Amazon. They use these boxes because the photos come out well lit and they isolate the subject from any possible distraction coming from the background. In short, it shows what's needed and in style. The model I picked up, because Neewer does have a few, comes with the ability to raise and lower the brightness of the light, which is a must, and also the ability to change the temperature of the light. That's the key feature that was a must for me that I mentioned earlier. These two features are actually what brought my interest to this product in the first place. But why specifically these two features? Well, let me tell you a little something. Each object that you're trying to capture has its own unique color signature. And while cool light looks good on most things, it doesn't work for everything. Take Noble for example. If I turn the light all the way to its coolest, its sort of bluish setting, he looks pretty alright. But if I just crank it slightly towards the warmer side, you can already see that his natural green is starting to pop out, and in my opinion, it just complements his color signature better. Wait, what am I talking about natural green? He's made of plastic. This box also comes with a light diffuser cloth. In case you want the light to be a little less harsh, you can put the cloth over the LEDs to diffuse some of that harsh light. This is really good for most subjects, but say if you're filming something like jewelry or maybe something made of glass, you probably wouldn't want to use the diffuser since you want to capture those really intense reflections. But either way, you have that option, which is dope. So why would an animator/illustrator like me be interested in buying this piece of equipment? Well, the first and the most obvious answer is that I want to film better B-roll for my videos. In a few of my past review videos, I didn't have a great background, and usually the subject would blend in with the background, making it kind of an unappealing shot. With this light box, I can maximize contrast and get some really crisp footage that'll keep my viewers engaged. Secondly, I've always wanted to try this, but never really had the time. So here goes nothing. Okay, onto the actual review of this light box. First of all the features that they advertised work as intended. The light is good, the dimming is great, the temperature looks great. All in all, it works like it should. I also want to mention about that light temperature is that some lights can come off a little green. You know, the blue will look slightly more teal and the orange will look slightly more amber. Would it be amber? What's a green orange called? Anyhow, I definitely prefer things that aren't that green. This features very neutral light, which is really, really good. And it matches actually the studio light that I have from Neewer as well. Secondly, the backdrops look really good, but be careful not to crease them. I creased the black one and I don't think that this can come out, based on the material it's made out of. Thankfully, it doesn't really show that much when you're taking photos, at least the crease that I did, but do be careful with these. Another thing to note is that you can only achieve this sort of nowhere effect where your product's just sitting in a white background or a black background when your camera is pointed straight at the subject or right above it through the two holes that it provides. The sides of the box don't share the backdrop that you can put into it and are reflective, meaning that you're limited in the amount of angles you can get of your subject. This is contrary to the effect you can achieve with a light tent, where all the sides are one color. I guess this drawback is countered by the fact that this box comes with multiple backdrops, unlike a tent that would most likely just have one color backdrop, usually white. Overall, I highly recommend getting this light box if you're into shooting B-roll, selling merchandise, or even if you just need the perfect logo for your YouTube channel. channel. I was just testing this thing out while setting it up, and I got this shot of Noble and thought, this one has to be the logo. It's perfect. Thank you for watching, guys. Of course, I'll leave the link to this product in the description so you can check it out for yourselves. Also, let me know in the comments if you like these sort of videos where I review something that may not directly be associated with art or animation. I also want to say a huge thank you to Neewer for sending this product over for a review. I'll be adding this product to my Amazon store where I post all of the products that I've tested and recommended over the years, ranging from MIDI keyboards to intuitive desk lamps to top-of-the-line drawing monitors. If you're curious and you want to level up your own setup, check it out. Anything you buy there also supports the channel. Thank you in advance. I'll see you guys next time. Peace.